Good afternoon, welcome to News on Flip. I'm Christian Chuku. Let's take a look at the top headlines. Just in, 9 trapped as house sinks in Lagos. Terrorist negotiator Tukur Mahmood makes startling revelations. Watch your utterances, DSS warns Shegumi, others over Tukur's arrest. And Onitsha completely locked down as residents continue sit-at-home protest. From a psychiatrist, about 60 million Nigerians are not mentally alright. Let's take a look at the news in detail. 9 persons are currently trapped as one-story building has been reported to be sinking in the Maryland area of Lagos. The National Emergency Management Agency has revealed that the house is situated at number 47 Akinwumi Street, Akinwumi North Estate, Mendy, Maryland, Ikeja. The spokesperson of the agency in the Southwest region, Ibrahim Farinloye, has said that the agency got a distress call about one-story building reported to be sinking and in which 9 persons are reported to be trapped. NEMA advanced team close observations called for more reinforcement of personnel. One of the trapped victims, Mrs. Blessing, disclosed that there are up to 9 people, mostly women, that are trapped. The landlord of the building had used the ladder to escape, but NEMA questioned him for failure to contact emergency responders. But someone from one of the trapped victims' office contacted NEMA. The agencies are now LASEMA, State Fire Service, and Police Disaster Management Unit. Rescue activities have commenced, he added. On Mahmoud Tukur, terrorist negotiator Mahmoud Tukur began revelations that General Ali Gusau, Bafarawa, and some clerics mentioned among syndicates. As investigations by the Department of State Services continues on the arrest of the Abuja-Kaduna train attack negotiator Tukur Mahmoud, the conflict entrepreneur has started making some shocking revelations of a syndicate responsible for terrorism in northern and other parts of Nigeria. Amongst those Tukur Mahmoud mentioned include General Aliyu Muhammad Gusau, a former national security advisor and an international spy expert, a former Sokoto state governor Alhaji Atahiru Dalhatu Bafarawa, as well as some clerics, names withheld to be revealed soon, pressed by the professional interrogations of the DSS. Mahmoud said there were some politicians and clerics who have been behind the issue of terrorism in Nigeria and was ready to reveal them. He said many of the sponsors of the terrorism mayhem in the country have linked with collaborators outside the country and have been supporting terrorists in various communities, particularly in northern Nigeria. The Department of State Security Services have confirmed the raid on the Kaduna residence of the negotiator. The Department of State Security Services DSS has issued a stern warning to the general public to be careful of utterances made on the recent arrest of Desert Herald publisher and Kaduna train hostage negotiator Tukur Mahmoud. Mahmoud, who also serves as a media aide to controversial Islamic cleric Sheikh Abubakar Gumi, was arrested last week in Egypt and deported back to Nigeria, where he was also arrested by DSS officials. A raid was carried out on his home and offices where military uniforms, equipment, and incriminating documents were recovered. Reacting to the development on Saturday, Sheikh Gumi accused the DSS of engaging in terrorism. Over to the southeast, a situation report from Onitsha, Anambra State, today being Monday, sit at home, the 12th of September 2022. Onitsha main market is closed. Pictures of shops that are still locked due to the protest of the continuous detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the asking for his unconditional release. This is also to remind the world at large the realities on ground in the southeast. Through this report, they can see and know the truth that commercial activities haven't returned as reported by some people in the state. Tomorrow being Tuesday 13th, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court hearing on his unconditional release is another opportunity provided to Nigeria's government to end the Monday sit at home. This is a sacrifice and immense love all Easterners have from both the rich and poor, and have shown that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is supposed at this point in time to get freedom. Now, from a psychiatrist, Prof. Taiwo Obindo, President of the Association of Psychiatrists in Nigeria, says that more than 60 million Nigerians are suffering from mental illnesses. Obindo, who is also the chairman, Faculty of Psychiatry, West African College of Physicians, Nigerian chapter, said this in an interview with the newsmen on Sunday in Abuja. Mental health care is in a sorry state, given that we have more than 60 million Nigerians suffering from various mental illnesses, and the fact that only about 10% of them we are able to access appropriate care. With that, we've come to the end of the news on Flip. I am Christian Chuku. Click like and share. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.